Good evening and welcome everybody. Hello, my name is Jesse and welcome to Questionable Sports. How are we doing this evening? It is Wednesday. It is Wine Wednesday, but I am not drinking wine. I got whiskey. So how are we doing today? Sorry for the delay. I was having little issues, technical issues getting logged in. It wouldn't log in today, but finally got it going. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, well, you know how we get this party started. Started off right. Cheers. Like I said, I got that whiskey today, so whew, that hit the spot right there. So how's everybody's day going so far? All right, let's see what we got going on today. What do we have going on today in well, what we're talking about today? That's what I meant to say. Well, again, welcome to Questionable Sports. So follow me on Twitter on X, Questionable Sports X, on YouTube. I guess if you're watching right now, Questionable Sports, TikTok, Questionable Sports, and then on Twitch, I changed my name. It was Narga. Now it's actually just Questionable Sports. So you can just follow me on there if you like. But what do we got to talk about today? Again, welcome. We're going to do the bracket March Madness update today. Games to watch. What do you think? You know, one of our segments. Scott, he should be joining pretty soon. So Scotty's going to be being Scotty. Baseball is back. I hope you're excited about that. I'm not sure if y'all are or not. I'm a baseball fan, so I'm excited. We got the question of the day. Of course, important dates that are coming up. And of course, this is my show. I got the last word. So starting off, let's do a little bracket update. And this is what the bracket's looking like, ladies and gentlemen. We got Boomer, who's my brother-in-law. He's in first place as of right now with 1,000 points. We got Kareem, who y'all normally see him in the chat talking all the time. Always got questions, always got input. Love it. Y'all do the same thing. Same thing. Sorry. No questions, the dumb question, unless you ask a question. Anthony's in there. Scott's there. Again, questionable sports. We're in fifth place here. That's questionable sports. My other one, I'm in last place down here. Oh, at the ninth place. But we don't want to talk about that. You know, Oscar's right there. He might get last place. Who knows? So I appreciate y'all joining. Again, the winner will get a bottle. Not no fancy bottle. We ain't going no $200 bottle. Don't we on a budget here. So we ain't gonna be sitting here paying all that money for that. So let me see. Got it joined yet? Not yet. All right, but so yeah, that's what we got. That's what the bracket's looking like. Um, I mean, there's potential. So this is the points. This is what your points is right now, and this is your max point. So there's some people. Anthony, he's got 1580. He has a chance. Scott's got 1570. He's got a chance. If you come down here to me, 1220. I don't. I only got one team left, and it's Duke. So I think me and Oscar are just wishful thinking right now. We're rooting on Duke. Um, what's crazy is everyone that's in is a one seed, and that ain't happened since 2008, and that's the first time. That was the first time ever that the one seeds are all one are in the bracket. So this is mine again. I got Duke winning the championship. As you can see, I had St. John's and Missouri in the Final Four, but it's Auburn and Florida on this side, and I had Duke and Tennessee. So I was going kind of more of the upset route, hoping there will be some upsets. There's again in the men's bracket. There's no perfect bracket, um, but the upsets were not the ones that I was hoping for. I mean, you can see right here. Like I said, I did have Alabama, but I had Alabama over St. Mary's. Um, Alabama played well, and I was kind of worried because you see how they beat BYU 113-88. I was like, ooh, that's gonna be tough for Duke, but Duke came to play, so they played well. Duke's got a really good offense. The team that I think that as I've been watching some of the games that I think is going to be hard to beat is Florida. I think it might be a Florida Duke national championship game. But again, that's why they play it. They don't play for the papers. They play it um, on the court. So we'll see. Um, is chat working? Am I on the right chat? I'm not sure if anybody's talking. Let me see real quick. But yeah, so we got some basketball. We'll do a little what not what you think, what to watch, games to watch this weekend, or not even this weekend, tonight. You got the Mavs and Hawks playing at 7:30 on Channel 29. For those of you who have Spectrum, I have Spectrum, so that's what channel it's on. I'm not sure what it is. It's actually on regular TV, but I'm just not sure what channel it is for any other cable network. You got Pistons and Thunder at 8:30 on ESPN. Thunder's a really good team. Lot of experts, those experts, are saying that they could win the championship. Who knows? Who knows? But they're a good team, so can't knock them. NASCAR, from my NASCAR fans out there, our Darlington race Sunday, April 6th at 3 o'clock. So y'all sit there and watch on Sunday some NASCAR. I know they have other events too. On Saturday they have the Xfinity, but I only keep up with the main race, which is the NASCAR one. So they have truck races too on Friday nights. So I mean, some of y'all want like Friday nights. So Friday, Saturday. Oh, I didn't put what channel it's on. It's gonna be on Fox Sports One. So again at 3 o'clock, Fox Sports One. It used to be. You know what's crazy? It used to be on Fox Channel Five. Channel 8, but they got it. Don't really. It's not on those or those channels anymore. It's always on Fox Sports One. I don't know why. That's crazy. Um, NHL Stars, no Stars game today. They play tomorrow though, so they're actually playing really well right now. So I highly recommend y'all watch the Stars game. Watch hockey in general. I like watching hockey. Really fun. I know it's better. Of course, it's going to be better at the game watching it live, but watching it on TV is not bad too. They get to hit. They fight each other. Like, what else do y'all want? You also got the Blackhawks and Avalanche playing tonight at 8:30 on TNT. Again, I only watch the Stars. I don't keep up with all the other stuff going on um, in hockey. So I couldn't even tell you anything that's going on. Who's in the playoffs? I know the Stars are in the second seed in their division, but they actually clinched the playoff spot, so that's a good thing. College basketball, March Madness Saturday. Again, Florida, Auburn, and then Houston and Duke, and it's in San Antonio actually. So, and then the national championship game is going to be on Monday night. So the winner of those big Final Four play Monday night. So gonna be fun. Nice. It's nice to watch a little, competitive basketball. And then again, UFL games. Roughnecks, Renegades play Sunday at 11. The Renegades are the Arlington team, ESPN. So that's close to home. Um, and then you got Stallion and Panthers tomorrow night. No, it's tomorrow. Friday night because today's Wednesday, not Thursday. Friday night at on Fox at 7 o'clock. There was some good games this week. There was actually not close games, but I mean, if you're a Renegades fan, they won handily. There was a lot of not. I'm not gonna say close games, but there were some games they were just fun to watch. If you're a football fan, and don't go in here thinking you're gonna watch top competitive games. Not NFL. This is more of a. I hate to call it semi-pro because I think they're better than semi-pro. So it's between because a lot of players do come from the UFL. So I'm not going to sit there and be like it's not a semi-pro. I mean, I guess you could call it that. It's like AAA baseball. I guess you could say. There you go. It's like AAA. They're like right there on the brink of getting to the show. So where is that thing that shows how many people are watching? This is all. I got a whole new setup here, so this is all new. So please forgive me. I was supposed to last week. I was supposed to get it all situated, and I would have been better this week. But this week is not. There we go. There we go. I can see y'all now. What's going on? Hi, Mom. How you doing? Olivier, thank you for joining. How you doing? Anthony Charles, how you doing? Thank you for joining. It's the minor leagues, yeah, but it's like triple A baseball, not double A. Double A, that's more the semi pros. Maybe they might make it to the pros, but I think more of a triple A. So that's what that's my take on it. I was like, I knew there's something like normally people already start chiming in and chat, and I was like, why is it this chat I had? But I opened up the different chat again. This is a new system, as you can tell. I got boom. Look, it's a new little layout there. Chatting. Got the little which way? This way. This way. The little logo there. Um, and this is the if you missed the starting screen. Boom. That's the new starting screen. When we're ending, boom, that's the new ending screen. They're like, oh wait, halftime, intermission. I picked the wrong button. Boom. It's not working. Why is the intermission not working? Oh yeah, it is intermission, like that. Boom. So I'm like intermission. I could put something in that screen right there. Um, let's say I'll be right back. Boom. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not gonna be right back. I'm right here. So some of the screens I got now that I've been working on, I'm telling you, I've been working on different things, trying to make it a little better. I want to be more interactive with you guys. Like I said in the chat, I'm always trying to talk to a lot of you guys in the chat. Don't forget comment on anything. There's no dumb questions unless you ask a question. Anthony Charles, I appreciate the sub. I need the subs. You'll see I'm at 41 now of 50. So if you haven't subbed yet, hit the sub button, hit the subscribe button. So where were we at? Oh, we're right here. You know what we got going on next? Now the next segment is what do you think? It's kind of it's actually becoming one of my favorite subjects because sometimes to get some of y'all's feedbacks of what y'all think of certain things that's going on. And I only limit to 4 questions, but I'm trying to do every sport. I mean, there's times that there's nothing going on, like in baseball, it just started. Sometimes hockey, there's really nothing going on. They're about to start the playoffs pretty soon. Basketball is about to start playoffs pretty soon. So, we'll get into a little bit more of that. I talked to Miguel, the big Mavs fan. He said he'll be on in a couple of weeks. He has some time for us. He's going to make some time for us in a couple of weeks. So that should be awesome. But what do you think? First question. What do you think about the Rangers this year? What do y'all think the Rangers are going to be this year? They're going to be good, great, World Series, playoff only, not make the playoffs? My opinion is I think it's going to be a decent team. I mean, this is a question I was going to ask last week before the season started because the season started Thursday. So I was going to see how we're going to do. I was hoping we can go 162-0, but they lost the first game, so they couldn't. They didn't do that. But Nathan Eovaldi played a hell of a game. It came down to the bullpen. Bullpen gave up some runs, and that day I was like, "Fuck, here we go. Here goes his bullpen again. It's not looking good." Cheers. But then, they started stepping it up a little bit. They started stepping it up a little bit, played a little better the next couple of games actually, and then they went to Cincy, and I was like, I don't. They should play well. I'm thinking, they should play well um, against Cincy in the first game. Boom. Hey, I like that. Y'all see how in the chat? Boom. It pops up. Now y'all can see what everybody's. I mean, y'all can see it, but later on, if y'all ever go back and watch the show, sometimes I have guys that go back and watch the show, and they're like, uh I see you talking to people, but I don't know what they're saying. But now it pops up. So when you go back and watch it again, you'll see your question. If our pitchers can stay healthy, we might make the playoffs. Even if they, I'm not gonna say if they don't. If they're gonna get tired, they're gonna need that rest. especially DeGrom. I'm okay right now with him not pitching that much. He pitched, I think, 5 innings the other day on Sunday, and he looked good. He looked good. So I'm okay letting him rest, relaxing, chilling, not doing too much. Uh, but Nathan Eovaldi, he's got to stay healthy. Jack, well, yesterday Nathan pitched a complete game, gave up 4 hits. That's it. They scored 0. Rangers only scored 1. They needed that top notch pitching. Same thing with today. Jake Leitner, kind of more of a rookie. He's been in the league a little bit last year, but this is his first full season in the league. He pitched good again. Rangers won 1-0. I was listening to the game a little bit on the radio at work for a little bit, not too much because I got to stay focused sometimes when I'm at work. So, but other than that, the starting pitcher's looking good. Besides Rocker pitched not yesterday, but the day before, and he gave up 3 runs in the first inning at that. And I was about to turn the game on. I was like, let me turn the game on 6:00. And then by the time I turned it on, it was already 3-0. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to watch this. And then I looked again later on, and it was already 13-1 or something like that. I'm like, fuck. Well, this is a loss. But it's okay. It's baseball. You can't win them all. I've never seen a 162 in the old team, so. But I'm excited about the Rangers. I think they are going to be, going back to the question, what I think they're going to be this year. I think they're going to be a playoff team. Hi, Emma. How you doing today? I think they're gonna be in the playoffs. I think they're gonna be. I'm gonna say World Series. They can play for the World Series again. The batting's got to come along. You can't go back to back games with 1 run, and then the game before that, they had 3 runs. And playing here, when they were playing here against Boston, they didn't score that many runs. So they got to get their bats going. They got to get their bats hot. I know Young's out right now, and Seager's out right now because they're both they're not hurt, but they're just, again, beginning of the season, they don't want to get them permanent hurt for the rest of the season. So they're slow playing them. Question number 2. What do you think of Jerry and Parsons' contract discussions? They've been talking a little bit, going back and forth, but from what I'm hearing from listening to the radio and reading on ESPN, is that they are really close at coming to a contract, which is good. How many times have we sat there with Dak, CD, or any others of these other players? We're like, get these contracts done, and they wait to the end season or something like that. Let's get this contract over with, so you ain't got to worry about it. And another thing that's coming out of it is it's supposed to be like really big. It's supposed to be a really nice contract. They're just trying to work out, little details, So we'll see. Maybe there'll be breaking news here in the next couple of weeks. Jerry, so he might do it breaking news on Monday during the national championship game. That's how Jerry rolls. This is another thing. Since I'm on the Cowboys real quick, I'm just taking a drink of my whiskey. This is another thing I'm thinking about the Cowboys. So there is rumors that they're looking at Milton, the quarterback out of Tennessee, that maybe drafting him later on in the draft. But because Steven was talking about how he felt that he'll be a good quarterback to fit the Cowboys. Because Cowboys right now, all they have is Dak and Lance. And we all know what Lance is about. He ain't about that. He ain't about that life. So I ain't gonna say he's bad, but yeah, preseason game, you throw 5 interceptions. Last game of the season last year, he played decent. I'm not gonna say he played bad. He played decent. But he won't be. He's not gonna be he's not a backup quarterback. He may be a good third string. He might need to go down to the UFL, AAA ball. Question number 3. This is baseball right here. We're going back to baseball. What do you think of the Yankees' new bats? What do they call them? Submarines? That's what they call them, right? Submarines. They look cool. And supposedly they're supposed to be a torpedo. Okay, thank you. Somebody's paying attention. But they look cool. They're supposed to be like lighter and faster when you swing. So that's why they say Yankees are hitting bombs. Shit, whatever helps. Right as of right now, as what I was reading, not reading, I was listening. I was actually listening. It's on the radio that baseball has been the pitch batting has been down. Pitching has been taken over, so they're like, we need to get more runs on the board. There's nothing wrong with having more runs, more stuff to cheer about. You when there's a strikeout, people clap, they applaud. But when there's a home run, there's cheers. There's people yelling and cheering. When there's scoring out there, people are cheering. They're happy. So I don't see nothing wrong with more scoring. I used to love the old Rangers. I don't know if y'all. I mean, some of y'all may be too younger who are watching, but I used to love when they had Pudge Rodriguez, Ivan. That's the same guy. Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, Juan Gonzalez, Mickey Tettleton, Dean Palmer, Rafael Palmeiro. I mean, I know those were the juicing days when everybody was juicing. They had Jose Canseco for a little bit. Um, I used to love that batting out. Rusty Greer, they were all hitters. Rusty Greer was probably one of my favorites because he wasn't a power hitter, he was a contact hitter. Getting on base, that's all he wanted to do. Mark McLemore was one of my favorite players. He is my favorite player all time because I used to play the same position he played when I was younger, and I was like, I want to be like him. They used to call the doctor of defense. It's like, oh hell yeah, I want to be the doctor of defense too. So yeah, I see him. We go to the games, and my wife is like, go talk to him, and I'd be too scared. I'm like, nah. He's like literally right there walking, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to bug him. He's working or he's about to go do something. I don't want to bug him. So, but yeah, they used to put up some runs, but they had no pitching. Oh my god! I mean, the only pitcher they had was Kenny Rogers. I don't know if you remember Kenny Rogers and Kevin Brown, and that's all they had. They had remember John Wetland as their closer, but he didn't close that often because they were always either blowing somebody out or getting blown out. So, but it was fun to watch. So I don't mind the home runs, the hitting, and all that good stuff. Um, it's fun to watch. Next question. Oh, it's the last question too. Um, what do you think of Deion Sanders' new contract with Colorado? It's a 5 years, $54 million. That's I think that's a good contract. That's 10. Well, actually, it starts off low. I think it starts at a 7, and by the time he gets done, he's gonna be getting paid like 12 million a year. So it goes from 7 to 9, 11, 12, or yeah, something like that. It's like that. So yeah, it goes up each year. So they want to keep him because they don't want him going on because there's supposed to be talks of him going on to the NFL, and he ain't going to the NFL. He already said he ain't going to the NFL. But I feel like another team, another big program is going to pick him up eventually. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like him. I get it. There's people in here who probably don't like him, but he's good for college football. Look what he did when he went to Colorado. What he did to that program. What he did to the um, college football in general. When he first went there that first year, and yeah, they only won 4 games, but that first 4 games they won. The the hype train was there. Everybody and anybody. There's people at work. I remember at work they were telling me I was watching college football this weekend because I was watching Colorado. I'm like, man, like you ain't never watched. I try to talk to you about college football for years, and just because Dion goes into coaching a big school, now you want to watch college football, motherfuckers. But now, don't get me excited all about college football. We still got a long time for that. But moving right along, we got Scotty was supposed to be here, but he ain't gonna. It look like he ain't gonna be here today. So we're moving on. Again, baseball is back. We already talked a little bit about the bats, and we talked about with the Rangers. Rangers are 5-2 right now. They lost one to Boston, one to Cincy. It was both games were the opening game. They're coming back here, and I think they're playing the uh, 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 I know who they're playing. I just can't get it out of my head. Look it up. What you got phones for? Um, They played today. Oh, I told y'all that as I was listening to them at work. Um, so Tampa Bay Rays, yes. So they're off tomorrow, and then they play the Tampa Bay Rays. So again, they're actually, if you got Spectrum, they're on channel 305. They have their own network, Texas Rangers network. So I was thinking, I was like, if they have their own network, how can I get on that network? Like, what if I call them and be like, hey, when you're not, thank you, mom. Yes, they're playing the Tampa Bay Rays. When they're not, when they're not playing, can I get on there? I'll talk baseball. I'll talk straight Rangers or straight, you know, baseball. I'll get into playing baseball. It's like, is there a way to use, like, hey, you got this whole, you're paying for this whole network, but you're only showing something on uh TV 3 hours out of the day. You're not. I don't see anything like they're showing like old baseball games or anything like that. I was like, how can I fit in? How can I? I was thinking about that, but I'm sure it costs a lot of money. Something I ain't got. So, um, but yeah, it was just something I was thinking. I was like, you ever thought about that? Like, how can y'all get, like, how can you get fit into a network? How I know people got to find you and you got to prove to them that you're worthy of being on a show or shit like that. But has anybody ever said, hey, can y'all put me on there? I'll do this for free. I just want to, I just want to get me out there right now. I'm not talking about do it free forever. Like if I could be, if somebody's got to pay me. Um, So yeah, that's all we got. I mean, that's all I got for the what are you thinking? Again, Scott had a segment, but he's not here, so it's all on me. And we were talking baseball. What other team besides the Dodgers? Because they're undefeated. They're 7-0. I'm not sure if they're winning today. But as of yesterday, they were undefeated still. That's Thursday. Um, Cubs won again today. Astros lost. Ah, suckers. Yeah. Rangers are off tomorrow. They play Friday. They're traveling. They're coming back home. They're playing here. Dodgers play today at 7:38. So they're about to start playing right now. So that's on Major League Baseball. Oh, I got to get that on there on what to watch. Baseball. Well, college basketball is going to be over, so I'll put baseball in the college basketball spot. So so yeah, they're playing the Braves, who ain't won a game either. So somebody's always got to go eventually, right? As T.O. would say. But moving right along, let's go on and move right along to the question of the day. We'll have a little short stream today. Oh, speaking of streams, so after this, I'm switching over to my PlayStation 5 to Twitch. Again, if you need my on the bottom down here, you see my Twitch is Questionable Sports. I changed the name. If you followed me on when it was Narga, it's still the same. You're still gonna get the notifications when I go live. So don't have to go searching for me. I just changed the name. I'm still the same account and everything. But I'm gonna go live on Call of Duty. If y'all want to come, we can still talk sports. Um, so I don't mind at all. Join the chat. So, but moving right along to the question of the day. Boom. Are you excited about the baseball season? Let me know what y'all think. If y'all excited about the baseball season, if y'all ready, if you like baseball, you can even say you don't like baseball. I don't care. It's your opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Your opinion doesn't bug me. I don't give a shit. That's one thing you're gonna find out about me. You can say the Cowboys are the worst team in the world, and I don't give a shit. Guess what? I bleed blue. I'm gonna always be a Cowboys fan. No matter what team they throw out there. I was a fan. Oh, you're getting me started. Y'all got it. Y'all see, y'all ain't even said nothing. I'm getting myself started. But I was a fan when they had Quincy Carter, Anthony Wright at quarterback. So what makes you think I'm not going to be a fan when Dak Prescott, who is a hell of a quarterback and people are hating on him, is the quarterback? When Romo was there, y'all were hating on Romo. Now he's not here. Y'all talking about how much y'all miss Romo. When Dak's gone and we got Trey Lance in the lineup. Y'all talking about, oh well, Mm-hmm. Y'all know. Um. So yeah, y'all got me started. And I wasn't even trying to get started. So next thing, important dates. And this segment is brought to you by D Wheat Photography, making memories one click at a time. His phone number is 682-472-8122. His Facebook's dwheatphotos.com and his Instagram is at dwheat_wheat. That's actually a photo of me and my wife. He actually took our wedding photos. He's done so much of our photos. He's done my daughter's first birthday, my wife when she was the pregnancy photos. He's done our family photos. He's done so much of our photos. So we always go to him when we want our photos done. So please, if y'all need any kind of photos done, then he does. I'm sure he does bar mitzvahs. I don't know. I'm not sure what all he's done, but I'm known. That's what he's done for us. So give him a call 682-472-8122. Tell him I sent you, and that I don't know what's gonna happen after that. He may say, "Oh, tell him thank you." I don't know. So thank you, Week, for that. But moving on to the next important dates. Again, Major League Baseball already started. Again, this was supposed to be for last week, and I was like, I ain't going to change anything up this week. I'm just going to leave kind of everything the same. They started. We're already a weekend. Oh, tomorrow's going to actually be a weekend. So, and again, Rangers are starting off pretty well, 7-2, 5-2, 5-2. Hopefully they go 7-2. NCAA against March Madness. We already did the bracket. We got the last Final Four going on Saturday. Then you got the national championship game on Monday at 7. I do remember when Baylor won. I was watching it, me and my wife. And then again, NFL dates, free agency open already. We already found some, Cowboys signed some players. Already got some players off the market. Guess who's not off the market? Aaron Rodgers. He still ain't signed with the Steelers yet. Ain't that some shit? That fucking prima donna son of a bitch. Sorry, I really don't have nothing against. I just think he's a diva. I just don't. Yeah, he's just a diva. I just think ain't stand there. You're supposed to be, for one, as a quarterback, you're supposed to be a leader, and to hold out on a team like this that needs a quarterback, and you're being that way, nah, that's not what a leader does. The draft is April 24th through the 26th this month. I'm excited. Oh, I'm sorry for hitting the mic. I'm excited. This. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are excited too. Again, the draft show. We're gonna do round one, April 24th. It's a Thursday night. I will be drinking. I'm not going to work the next day, so I might get a little intoxicated because I know last year I did the draft show on my Twitch account. If any of y'all there with it last year, if not, we're in for a fun ride. I got pretty intoxicated. But yeah, so the draft show is April 24th. And I'm only doing the first round. I'll update y'all the second, third round of who the Cowboys picked or somebody who got, like, maybe when Ewers gets picked by the Jaguars, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, Scotty's going to be joining the draft show. He said he's going to probably stay on until probably the Cowboys pick. Giants pick on the third. I think they got the third pick. So, let me see what y'all got. Oh, Mom, of course you're excited about baseball. Yeah, I know you like baseball. Where am I? Okay, moving on again. The last word. It's my show. We're up to 41 subs. Again, guys, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Pass the word on. Let your friends, family, husband, daughters, wives, whoever, uncles, aunts, just pass the word. We're starting 10 minutes late. And what's crazy is I normally test everything beforehand, and today I didn't. I had it up and I was just checking the screens, make sure they all can switch and everything like I normally do, but today it just would not. It would not connect to me online. Or not online, but yeah, on the stream, it would not connect. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I had to disconnect me and then reconnect me again, and it wouldn't do it again. So I had to do it like 2 or 3 times, and then it finally did. So Oh well, it is what it is. But I'm on here. I'm live. So finish the show. NFL at 155 days. It seems like a long. It seems like a long ways away because it is. And college football is 142 days away. But when it gets here, it's going to be exciting. Especially with I tell you all the time, I love NFL. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but college football is what gets me going. I could talk all day about college basketball or football. I'm sorry, basketball. What the hell? All day about college football. So when those days come, oh, speaking of which, so after the draft show, I will be taking a little, time time off from the show. None against y'all. I'll probably still be streaming on video games, but just doing the show just to get ready for the NFL, just to get ready for the college football. So we'll be back. By the time probably around June. We'll be back around June. So, but just giving y'all heads up. So I don't want y'all to be like, "Hey, what's going on with the show? I missed the show." I'm like, I know. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining today. I appreciate it. Um, we'll see. I'll see Scotty at work. Hopefully, I don't know if he's working tomorrow. What am I? You're skipping. What am I? Oh, it's might be no. My it says mine is good. It's your internet. I got a little thing down here that tells you what I'm what my rate is. So I have no drop frames. So it ain't my internet, and I have full bars down there. So my bad. You pay for AT&T. But that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Pass the word on. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you very much.